Hey everyone, welcome back to Stock Solo. In today's video, we're diving into episode 15 of how you can grow your wealth by investing just $100 a week in the stock market. This series will show you how consistent small investments can add up over time. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this weekly update. Here's a link to the playlist at the top of your screen if you want to watch the whole journey. As of June 9th, we are at an all-time profit high in this challenge. We are up $138.25. Many of the positions we are invested in are close to their 52-week high, so it's kind of tough to figure out which stock I want to invest a little bit more in. But I'm choosing to go with the ones that have the most growth right now, or that I trust the most for long term. Those stocks include Micron Technology, QQQ, SPY, and iSpy. We only have a couple positions that are in the red today. Those are DIA and QGRO. The amount that we are in the negative today is pretty minuscule compared to the rest of the gains that we've made today. But it's important to note that we have a couple positions that are declining. I'm very glad to see that our overall percent return is 9.52%, so we're beating most average stock market accounts. I would love to see that number over 10% by the end of the year, but we will see. For Micron Technology, we're still seeing this large upswing in the stock. We know that its peak is somewhere around $152 a share, and we are still very much below that, only at about 2/3 the value right now. With my views of Micron Technology at the beginning of this challenge, I do very much think that it will come back to that point. That's why I've been talking about it so much and investing so much in it. We've seen a very large upswing recently from a stock price of just around $70 to now well over $105. I want to invest just a little bit more in hopes that it does get to that peak, because then we will be seeing massive gains on the money that we've already invested into it. QQQ is an ETF that I really don't see anything bad happening to. It's one of the most popular ETFs that people invest in, and it has a very smooth track record. Sure, there are a couple dips, but it is one of the most steady incline graphs that I've really ever seen so far in my investing journey. SPY is very similar to QQQ, except for that QQQ follows the NASDAQ and SPY follows the S&P 500. Now, as far as markets go, I do trust the S&P 500 a little bit more than I trust the NASDAQ, but I do believe that the composite of those two and DJIA are the best way to look at the healthiness of the stock market and judge what direction it may be going in. Now, both of these ETFs, QQQ and SPY, are very close to the top that they have ever reached, but that's not really a concern for me, as once again I am doing long-term investing. So what we see now at a stock price of $600 could easily be somewhere over like $2,000 in 10 to 15 years. The iSpy is a little bit more experimental for me. It has an extremely short track record, but I do believe that what we've seen so far is a good indication that it will continue to slowly increase in value. We did see that large dip around April 2nd like we've seen with all of these stocks, but this is a very large paying dividend stock, and we are getting in on almost the floor of what this potentially could grow into. Buying in at only $40 in an ETF that covers the S&P 500 is very low. Most ETFs that follow the S&P 500 are several $100s per share. So I'm hoping that this one will try to fit in with the other S&P 500 stocks, and by the time it does that, we could see a tenfold investment increase. Today we're going to be investing 25 in each of these stocks I previously mentioned. That's Micron Technology, QQQ, SPY, and iSpy. We'll go ahead and buy the 25 in Micron Technology. We'll get the 25 in QQQ. The 25 in SPY. And finally, the 25 in I Spy. I am still working on the 2 series that I mentioned in previous episodes. One is going to be about everything you can do on Fidelity, every single button you can click, every statistic you can look at, and how to properly manage everything that you can do on Fidelity. The second series is going to be budgeting. I'm going to have a template laid out that I'll link in the description of that video, where you can insert your own potential budget necessities, and I'll walk you through how you can change your life through budgeting. Truly, it is one of the most fundamental points in all of investing, is knowing how much money you can take out of your paycheck and put it straight away, forget that it exists, and watch it grow. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to stay updated on my investing journey, and let me know in the comments what stocks you think I should add to my portfolio next week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.